will use this type of plywood. I will put here. After I will fading the surface because I need a smooth surface so the panel will attach. It join very well. You can see there is a small gap here. If I push, I have a not good bending. It's like there.
To avoid the problem of the small panel that you can see indicated by the arrows, I decided to insert these strips of plywood in the channel between the panel. This operation because I need less plaster and less time to sand all my panels. In this way, using some hot glue, I fix the plywood strips, and after that I will start to use the plaster. Oh, you must pay a lot of attention when you use the hot glue. I burned my finger, it was very painful. I need 1 week to get off from this pain. How you can see in the films, I use this type of plaster. Is a metallic plaster, big component, is very smooth and very easy to spread in the panel. In this way, I completely fill the gap, small gap, because already using the plywood strips, not much plaster I need. And here we are. This is the effort that make to take out this panel. The glue is so strong that it takes me about half an hour to take off a very small panel. So you can imagine I can make a mistake to glue the big one panels. And of course, the Fame Multimaster is a powerful tool to do this type of job. It helps a lot. You can imagine to take out this panel with your hands. Oh my God. After that, a good sanding with 40 grit. Sand all the panels. And after that, I start to fading and sanding again. In this case, I use a vinyl-clad plaster. It's very fast to cure, and after 20 minutes you can sand it without problem. And here I start to sand all my plaster and create a very smooth, regular, cured surface. In this case, I get a perfect flat surface. I use this sample of PVC to check if my sanding is good. So I sand, check, sand, check, sand, check. All must be perfect. All this operation take me about 1 day, fading and sanding.
Okay guys, it's quite better than before. Need another passage of fading to get a more smooth angle here, and job done. For sure I don't make the mistake like this one. So we start again to fading.
Okay mates, you can see this operation is not a piece of cake. You need to pay a lot of attention, checking and thinking in advance the result you want to get it. So I make a mistake, you can learn from my mistake, and you can use this video to create your own headliner to put in your ceiling. Of course, my advice is to use a little strong PVC than what I used. But at the end I have this PVC and I will make all the work with this type of material. Just finished to sand and to fading all the ceiling. I fade all this channel here because when I glue the PVC it's possible to have a not very nice looking. So I prefer to make smooth this surface. In this case, if I put the PVC, you can see it's adhered perfectly to the surface, and there is no like, you see here, there is some space. You can see this line over the PVC. So in this case I prefer to spend all the afternoon to do this one to get a better result. I remove all the panel. It was quite hard to remove because the glue is very strong. You can see there is a lot of patch, but at the end I failed a lot here and completely make a very smooth surface. So when I will glue the panel, the result will be really great. So guys, for today is finished. I want to say hi for the only panel that result is great. This is the test panel. Fortunately, the big one doesn't have a problem. The problem was in the small one. So the next week I am away for my birthday. It's the 18th of February. So there is no time to shoot some films, but I upload the film that you see in this moment. We see it with 24 or 25 of February. We start to glue the headliner in this part of the boat. So thank you for watching. I'm very happy that you joined my channel. I can say hi, look at my hand, completely is gone. Ciao! Hey guys, next week with Piero that helped me to do this task. We prepare the separation of the panel using this small piece of plywood and cleaning the surface. In this case, Piero is take out the bolts and the nuts of the winch because could make a problem when we glue the new panel. The new panel is coming in and we start first to spread the glue and cleaning the surface. After that, we start to glue. First things to do is checking if the panel is correct. I already checked before bringing to Luigino factory that glued the new skin, but I won't check again. And here I use acetones to clean all the surface and take out all the powder. We start to glue with polyurethane glue and take a spatula and spread the glue. But after that we decide to use a hard surface, line down the panel and spread the glue when the panel is on the floor. I'm preparing all the support for the panel. And another important thing when you use this type of glue that must be used in 20 minutes, you need to be very organized to do this work. You need 2 people and checking everything. 4 eyes is better than 2, and looking all the contour of the panel, especially near the arc that support the mast, because if you don't glue well, is very horrible to see. Is the same things happen to the small panel just near this big one. So this small piece of plywood divide the panels and we have the correct distance between them. This type of glue take the panel in position, but we won't take out all the air, pushing the panel and moving the panel before use the supports and press it on the ceiling. I double check the front of the panel and you can see me and Piero take out all the air, pushing the panel on the ceiling. Take out the air from the panel. It's very important to get a correct result at the end, so pay a lot of attention. Air trapped between panel and ceiling ruin all your result. Now is the moment to lift the rigid foam covered panel. The foam rubber allows to exert an equal force in the wall surface in order to have an equal gluing in the wall surface of the panel. So we use this type of tricky and use some support. But to get more force, we use also a hard plywood panel that help to get more rigid surface. So guys, for today I finish. I'm very tired because I sand, I fading, I sand, I fading all the day. But second headliner is on the ceiling, so I already glued. The result will be probably better than the last attempt I did just in the front. Here that I already sand, already fading all to create a very nice smooth surface when I will glue
new panel.
Before removing all the support on the panel, I wait 24 hours to get the best result.
Tomorrow, the result of this operation, for sure I think, cross finger, it will be better than the last one, but needed to be better because I can't come back. So we see tomorrow. Thank you for watching.
And finally, I have the pleasure to introduce for the first time in one of my videos, Alessandra, my girlfriend. She is a really important person that always gives me the strength to go on. Today, she helped me to remove the panel and has the preview to the fantastic result we have. If you like the video, please, I recommend you to give thumbs ups, and of course, if you have any comments, I'm very happy to reply to any of you. Let me know what you think of the panel, and we see in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Nice. Hi guys, at the end the result of the panel was great. I spent a lot of time to fading and sanding to get the perfect result, and I get the perfect result. You can see here all the panel is completely flat, no bumpings, perfect flat. Help with hard material and foam. The foam permits to get the same pressure all around the panel in the same way. So this type of tricky plus hard panel plus glue plus fairing give the perfect job. I'm very happy. So we see in the next episode. Cheers.